Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back to Mangg Plays the Best Games of All Time. Yeah, so third year in a row here, we have a Sega racing game that was originally in the arcades. That's what Sega did, I guess. First we had Virtua Racing, then Daytona USA, and now Sega Rally Championship. It says 1995. That's because we are playing the Saturn release. Which came out December 29th, 1995. So, late 1995. But, yeah, it's fine, because we're not playing the original arcade anyways, so it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, it's not, I mean, it's another racing game from the 90s. You really think it's going to be one of the best games of all time? I wonder. But we did videos for Virtua Racing and Daytona USA, so we might as well do this one. I don't know what else to really say about it. Obviously, this is originally in the arcade with the whole racing rig and your gear shifter and, you know, all that sort of stuff. But, you know, the Saturn version was pretty well received when it came out, so even without all the fancy arcade setup, people still enjoyed it. Let's just play.
Sega Rally Championship.
It doesn't have Daytona, so that's, you know, definitely points against it. Let's do the championship. And we've got cars. We don't want manual. That would be stupid. This seems like a faster car. And we're in the desert. And we're racing. Look, we're racing.
3, 2, 1, go!
Look at us go. My God, the racing.
Easy left. Easy right. Over jump. Easy right. Long medium right. Check.
Oh God, this is GPS voices. He's all up in your ear. Oh God, don't spin out. I thought we were in a desert.
Easy left.
Easy left.
Easy left. Easy right.
Oh my God, he's talking. He's jibber-jabbing all up in my business.
Very long easy right,
Very long, easy right,
maybe.
maybe? Is that what he said? Look at that helicopter going in.
Finish!
Okay. 12th. Jeez. I thought I did perfectly fine there. Damn. Um...
3, 2,
Yeah.
go!
So, I mean, for 1994 in the arcades or something, yeah, this would have been hot shit. This would have been constantly busy.
Very long easy right.
Every minute the arcade was open, no doubt. Because, yeah, for most kids, you just didn't have experiences like this. With a racing wheel, a gear shifter, pedals, you know, all that sort of stuff.
Very long easy left.
And then, yeah, I mean, if you actually owned a Saturn, then this was top of the line for racing games, no doubt. But,
Medium left.
yeah, again, the problem with the last two games, just, there's been too many developments in the last 25, 27 years or whatever.
Caution, hairpin right. Checkpoint.
What U-turn? And, you know, if you want more arcadey stuff of racing games, you've got the Need for Speed games, you've got the Burnout games, things like that. I mean, there's so many racing games now. I don't even know what all of them are, what the differences are. Like the Dirt franchise, the Forza franchise, the Need for Speed franchise. I don't even know which ones are still going on. The Midnight Club, that might not still be going on. I think there's another one that's big. That's more arcadey, but I don't remember. And then, you know, you've got like Project Cars and Assetto Corsa or whatever the hell that is.
Easy left. Easy left. Easy right. Easy left.
And it's just like, I don't know. I don't know what this would have as an advantage
Medium right, maybe.
over these other games that have come out in the last 27 years. Other than this game has a lot of nostalgia for you.
Caution, hairpin right. Whoa.
Fuck.
Whoa. Long, medium left. Next one. Easy left.
Not that easy.
Left, maybe.
Easy left, maybe. No. That's it. Damn.
Game over, yeah!
Yeah, there you go. Oh my god. The Game Pro Reader's Choice Awards in 1996 put this as the 6th best racing game. Damn. Not even like a year or two after this came out could it get like the best slot there. Number 1 went to Wave Race 64, 2 was Cruisin' USA, 3 was Destruction Derby 2, 4 was Wipeout XL, 5 was Ridge Racer Revolution. Oh, tied with Daytona USA. And then 6 was Sega Rally Championship. Now, the interesting thing is, the top 5 slots are pretty much all games on the main 2 systems that, you know, everyone had. Nintendo 64 and PlayStation. So the number 1 slot, Wave Race 64, that's N64, you know? So that's the thing when you do viewer polls. It's like, yeah. And that's the same thing with this best of list. It tends to just favor games that were generally more popular, that more people played. Oh, we're in first person now. Here we go.
Easy left.
Easy left my ass. Not in first person.
Over jump. Easy right.
So, I mean, we haven't done Wave Race 64.
Next one.
I don't know if that's even on the list. Wipeout, I think. Wipeout something. But,
Over jump.
yeah, I don't know. So there's 3 Saturn games on that list. Daytona USA, Sega Rally Championship, and Need for Speed, but they're all real low.
Easy right. Whoa. Very long, easy right, maybe. Whoa. Whoa.
But you gotta just love, like, the popularity contest and just, like, where people's minds were at. In 1996, they have a poll here. The best system. 50% of the vote went to N64. 40% of the vote went to PlayStation. 1% of the vote went to SNES. 1%! The SNES in 1996, I mean, it had its whole library of some of the greatest games of all, you know, Link to the Past, Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy VI, Super Metroid, Mega Man X, you know, just all-time classics. But no, No way, and 1% of their readers voted as the best system. Whereas, what the fuck did the N64 have going for it in 1996 that was so goddamn amazing? Super Mario 64. I mean, Final Fantasy VII wasn't even out for the PlayStation. Yeah, Super Mario 64 and Mario Kart 64 were like the two big things that came out. They didn't have Star Fox 64 yet. They didn't have GoldenEye yet. But no, it's clear. It's the best system ever made. But it's like, what are they really asking for best system? Like the most powerful system? I don't even know if that's that's factual. That doesn't need to be voted on. So it must just be, I don't know. But then they did best role-playing game, and number 1 was Super Mario RPG. So I don't know what the fuck is. There's not even a single Final Fantasy on that list. What is happening? What is this? Who were these people? Best first-person shooter, Die Hard Trilogy for the PlayStation. My God.
Three, two, one, go!
Best action-adventure game, they have Star Wars Shadows of the Empire, number 2. Good God. This is wild stuff. Best PC game. I assume that's of that year, right? I would assume so. Is it? Hold on. It must be. Okay, well, okay, hold on. If all of this is just of that year. Oh, okay, so it's all of 1996. That's what they're voting on. In that case, yeah, I would say probably the N64 had a better year than the Super NES in the year 1996. I don't even know what came out that late for the SNES. Okay, I rescind my statements. What came out 96? Super Mario RPG. Yeah, that was a very late release. Lufia 2, very late release. And so those are a couple of the best RPGs on there. Kirby Superstar came out in 96. Damn! And Donkey Kong Country 3. Boy, I don't know, man. I'd probably still give it to SNES for that year over N64, but I was never big on Super Mario 64. So they voted the best PC game of 96 as Duke Nukem 3D. Diablo at 15%. Really? Really? Really now? Although Diablo came out in 97. So how does that make any sense at all? Toonstruck at number 4. Alright, this is just... We're not even talking about Sega Rally Championship anymore because I have nothing else to talk about. That's all we're going to say. Perfectly fine game for 1994, but much like the other ones, just left behind. Alright, my name is Mangg. This has been Mangg Plays the Best Games of All Time with Sega Rally Championship. And I will see you fine folks next time.